I'll have to see how breeding works once we get to that point. Because that might actually... That'll be kind of important, because I'd love to actually breed peak versions of all of my Temtem and then keep playing. Because that would be lovely. Oh, fellow trainer. You with Belsoto? Who's that? I'm just catching Temtem. There are all sorts of creepy legends and rumors about this place, and I love that. It means there are way fewer tamers than the rest of Deniz. Hey, you want to fight? So you haven't heard what's going on? Bah, I don't care. All I want to do is catch some Temtem and watch them fight. Temtem up, yo. Temtem up, you absolute ostrich. So then there's Pathologic, designed from the ground up to beat you down. I just couldn't get into it because it was just murky. Let's see. Unfortunately, I cannot click on links. For whatever reason, Temtem has captured my mouse cursor, and I straight up can't alt-tab without quitting the game. And that's really annoying, and I don't know why it's doing that. I'll look it up after the fact. You could use a command for when people check if Wander's seen this or a game is already played. I mean, there's !check, which is just check Wander's channel to see if he's played it before. And the answer is usually very much actually yes. Let's see, hit the Calibus. Ares is probably going to faint here, but that's okay. I don't... maybe I should safeguard him. Let's see, did Wander only do one stream of Dredgers? Yep, I haven't done more. It's potentially on the table for tonight. I'm not really sure if I want to play it, though. I probably will. It's very much one of those games where it's like, I don't want to burn out on it. It's really cool, but I don't want to burn out on it. Hopefully that levels him up. Let's see. Can't do Psywave. Knock himself out if he does any of these. Well, that's a bit of an issue. Which has better priority? Tail Strike. Good luck! Hey, got it! Hey, you're good! Who would have thought? Jerk. Okay. Well, these two have gotten messed up. What point does he level up? Okay, I want to take a look. So his trait is Furor. So what does Scavenger do? I guess I'll have to find out later. Okay, now I think we're at the top, yeah? Nope, we're not. Damn it. Kinda nice of you to do your series on Twitch, so if you don't want to wait, you can go here. Yeah. Admittedly, I think I actually do everything on Twitch first. So Scavenger recovers some HP when a Temtem faints. Oh. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so maybe I should start catching scales. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of scales left and right. That would be a very good, like, just kind of mainline grinder. Because then we wouldn't have this problem with, like with my Ho-Chick, where it's just like, alright. Well, at some point, we will... Well, we'll just go back out and heal. And then come back. Immediately on gym and comp battles. Yeah, still good for adventuring, though. Well, we'll just keep them up. Also, thank you, Lemontate. Is that supposed to be Lemontate or Lemontate? I have no idea, but thank you. Let's see. Thank you for the sub as well. Yeah, on the second island, there's an NPC gives you money based on how many Temtem you've released. Yeah, I got kind of lazy about that. I should go back to catching things. Let's see. DC Beam. And we're just going to tempt hard. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. That wasn't an actual word. I don't know. Let's see. Well, there's Scavenger. Speed, attack, and special attack. Defense is 1, though. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah, the problem is I already have a Temtem named Glass Cannon. So we're gonna just call it Frail. Yeah, keep it for breeding. Yeah, I gotta figure out how the whole breeding system works. Once we get to the point where I can breed, we're doing some eugenics. Do Shy Beam. Okay, there we go. But no, I'm gonna call it Frail because it rhymes with scale, and Glass Tail could have worked too. But I think Frail is perfectly fine. But yeah, I'm curious how the breeding system is going to work, because it would be really interesting if it's comparatively easy to get like perfect stats or semi-perfect stats by catching them all. I mean, this one's actually straight up good. Good speed, good attack, good HP, decent defense. The only problem is low stamina, but decent one. Okay, what do we name this one? Yeah, I might honestly just catch some of these. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Oh, one way or another, that one actually seems a lot better. So that's a plus. I figured I call it whale. Obviously, there's the yelling, screaming, but I was also thinking in terms of wailing on somebody. I think that's how it's spelled. I actually don't think I've spelled out you know, whale in that manner. Doing some hurt on Janky. But, again, Janky faints, not the end of the world. Yeah, anyway. I'm just gonna kind of keep catching things. Because if this actually makes me money, then I should do it. Let's see. This one I'm just gonna release. Yeah, I'll probably just knock this one out. Otherwise, we're going to lose Janky and Gas Bag. And I'm not really sure if I... That's not really a big deal, but still something I'd like to avoid. Okay, Narcoleptic Hit. Sauce the attacker's psych, making it fall asleep for 2 turns. Oh, wow. Okay. Sure. I don't think that's actually really that good on him, but still. So there's items that each guarantee 1 SV is passed, and items that guarantee 2 specific SVs are passed. Not the Temtem being able to hold 2 items at once. Interesting. Shell is gonna like that Temtem with the like kind of weird deer horse with the fluffy foam whatever. Okay, so we're gonna switch out Aries for Whale. Bit of a shame to go through that entire grind again, but whatever. So an item to pass both HP stamina, attack and SP, attack in both defense and special defense. Okay. So you can guarantee 4 EVs from both Mother and Father, and 2 are luck-based. Interesting. Limited amount of times a specific Temtem can breed. You can see it on the info. Yeah, there's the fertility tree. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll definitely go into wild Temtem eugenics. Is eugenics really the correct word? Maybe. I actually don't think it is, but still. We're gonna do some unnatural selection on these things. And hopefully get some, like, serious peak critters. I look forward to it. Beta burst and scratch. Let's see. Ow. Let's see. So what PC specs are needed for this game? I have no idea. It does say on the Steam page, so I'd recommend you check that out. One way or another, I don't think this game is terribly demanding. I think it might be hard on your internet than anything else, but I could be wrong. But if you have a particularly weak computer, you might run into issues. I will admit, I was actually running into issues, not, oof. Did I just use a balm? Yeah. I mean, technically, eventually we'll have unlimited money, so I might as well. Oh, these are recents. Oh, that's interesting. Could use the Temessence vial, but it seems like a mistake. There you are, the rogue who's been challenging our mighty forces. Beating your pathetic forces, more like. I'll teach you a lesson. With just one Temtem, your humiliation will be even greater victory for Clan Belsoto. Really? That's what you're using? Okay. When breeding, for each stat, there's a 40% chance to take the higher value of the stat, 40% the average of both parent stats, and 20% for the lower value of the stat. Interesting. So if you breed 2 perfect Temtem, there's a 100% chance for a perfect. Oh, wow. Huh. If I had two Temtem. So what I should do is collect Temtem with 1 perfect in kind of each stat, and then we kind of combine them down. My turn to defeat you, like your friend did. You'll see. Let's see, 6-year-old computer, your first PC build. You might be okay. I think it was running fairly well on Shell's old laptop. But I could be wrong. But yeah, it'll be interesting seeing kind of the pseudo market. Can we trade Temtem? I'm assuming we can. I hope we can. Because it would be certainly nice if we could kind of do a collaborative project on, like, making peak Temtem here. Yeah, there's a trade right there. I'm gonna beat you with just 1 Temtem, yeah. Ah! And fertility isn't random. Each perfect SV decreases the starting fertility. Wow. Okay. Oh. Well, that's not going to do a whole lot. Guess I should have just super nuked it, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, poison. I guess that doesn't do that much. Beta Burst? Yeah, we can still do Beta Burst. And it looks like DC Beam at least does full damage to a Saku. Okay. This is not how it was supposed to go. I almost wonder if it would be better to actually have sub-perfect 49s in every stat for easy breeding. Because, yeah, if every perfect reduces your fertility by 1, and there's, what, 7 stats? So would having an absolute perfect Pokemon be completely infertile? Maybe. I'm going to beat you all on my own. Beat you all on my own. Sure. Yes! Nah. Why? You're the 4th one to try. Just one Temtem? Yes, it's enough. Okay, then. So 7 perfect SVs can breed once. Oh. That's interesting. This feels like overkill. Yeah, thinking about this breeding system, I'd absolutely just try and go for a breeding pool with just 49s across the board. You don't need... I don't need perfects. I'm not doing competitive. But if it's almost perfect and full fertility, hell yeah, why not? Should be enough. I should probably try and catch things, but I'm just trying to get through this as fast as possible so I have access to more content. Yeah, so I'll go with my silly plan of 49s and everything. That way I can super breed everything and have near perfect, but not perfect. I'm like, guys, help me defeat... Guys? Too late. We were supposed to work as a team. I should have listened to you. Yeah, why won't they just... Hey, I don't take advice from you. I'll beat you. This is becoming routine. Kind of want to get into Path of Exile, see what the skill set is like. Path of Exile is an absolutely fantastic game. I highly recommend it. It is not for everybody. It's very much kind of a slow game. But from what I've experienced... Ooh, he got smoked with that. From what I've experienced with it, it's definitely the kind of game that you have to make sure that you sit down to play it more than once. Otherwise, you get as far as, like, the first boss and then stop, like everybody else. It's a slow game, but it's a fun slow game just because of the amount of wild stuff that you can do. But yeah, definitively kind of like a trade-off on content. Still recommended, though. Okay, so... Was there grass up here? I don't remember where you catch the Barnshee. Or do you just wander around here to catch the Barnshee? I At some point, I will play it again. I tried playing it at the beginning of this season, but the problem I have with Path of Exile is whenever I stream it, no one shows up. It's actually super disheartening. I understand why, just because it's not for everybody, but it's definitely one of those where I'm just like, well, I was gonna play this game, but I think I'll just do something else instead. How's it gonna be just nothing but Genkies up here? I guess we could try and catch the Genkies and then just bail. Maybe. Let's see if we can take it out. I think Scratch is going to kill it. The problem is, having Nyx do this is kind of bad. So get a Luma Genki. Could get a Luma... Could go for a Luma Genki. Genki is actually pretty high on the list of Temtem that I'd like to grab. But... So you play Temtem and then exile. I mean, I could. The problem is, like, I really have to play... You really have to play... Path of Exile for a while. This might just one-shot it. Nope, didn't. You have to play Path of Exile for a while to actually, I do the card. I should catch it. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. It just takes forever to get to the end. Ooh! I mean, arguably, this is better than the Genki that I've got. I'm gonna hold on to it. Okay. Calling him Energizer. Throwing him in the Tem deck. Let's see. The Path of Exile has a lot of streaming competition. Some of the experts have managed to shove through the story content in like 2 hours. Yeah, I've heard about that. For me, the biggest issue is just like none of my regs show up. That's where it gets demoralizing. It's just like, oh man, I'm just like, there's just no one. I don't know. Might be a little overdramatic, but it's just kind of like, I don't like streaming if I know my audience isn't going to show up to it. Because I'd rather find something that they like. Mainly because, like, I guess maybe it's because I'm super undiscerning when it comes to, like, game choice. And so, it's kind of like, why try and, like, pigeonhole myself into something that I will like just as much as maybe another game? Let's see. Sharpleaf this guy again. Tem card. We're just gonna catch shit tons of Genkies for reasons. Wow, that was fast. Let's see. Magic systems from like Minecraft mods or Elder Scrolls Oblivion Magic. Morrowind had some of the best magic I've ever seen in a video game. And I was so disappointed in Skyrim when the magic system was just kind of boring. Spellcrafting was so cool in Morrowind. It was absolutely breakable, but that's what made it beautiful. Wow, these Genkies do not want to get caught. Let's see, what times do you normally stream and what days? Every day from 5 to about 11 PST. This one got out? I thought this is the one that I cut. Alright, whatever. Yeah, special defense is close to perfect. Anything that's, like, kind of close to perfect, I'll hold on to. Maybe I'll just hold on to the ones with 49s, because I can be discerning here. Now, do we head back? Because I'm probably not going to find a Barnshee that quickly. I could. We could also just switch in janky. Let's just go until my party is like almost messed up. Then heal up and we'll leave. Let's see. Hour and a half to get a Barnshee. I mean, statistically, if it's a 5% chance, I need to get into about... I would need to get into 20 fights to get a Barnshee. Obviously, it's going to be more than that. Let's see if you have a spare with perfect HP. I've actually got one with perfect HP as well. Let's see. DC beam this guy. But yeah, I should probably just wrap this up, because we could catch stuff on camera, or I could just call it quits and do this off camera, and then actually do interesting and original content instead. But Genki catching must find peak Genki. Damn. Yeah, you're probably right. If there are multiple Genkis in the field, they're probably harder to catch. Well, if I can catch one of the two, that's good enough. And then we'll catch the other one. So yeah, the server is more stable. Yep, considerably more so. Let's see. Oh, spare Barnshee with perfect HP. I'm just catching the Barnshee for Barnshee. More than anything else. Okay. I'll probably just release this one. Then eventually I'll just be able to smoke bomb. That'll be nice. Just chuck 10 cards at it. That's the goal. Sucker does not want to be caught. Luckily I can check 2 cards per round. You're mine, Genki. Accept it. That's a decent one. Don't think I'm gonna keep it for the stats, but still. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna backpack Temessence, yeah. And then I'm pretty much gonna leave. We'll go for I'll get the Barnshee between sessions and probably evolve my scale and some other stuff. But I think that was a good stopping point, at least for now, so I don't spend the whole night just trying to catch something. Because I can't actually progress further without going past where Shell and I figured we'd... I want to start co-oping with Shell so we do the boss fight together.